Hello everyone, my name is Appleguy, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokémon Emerald. In the previous video, we lost against Steven Stone. That was the highlight. And in today's video, we are going to be capturing two new legendary Pokémon. Not new in the sense that we haven't seen them or anything. New in the sense that we are now able to catch them since we have beaten the game. We need to head to the Weather Center in order to get some information about said Pokemon, so the easiest way is to go to Four Tree City, of course, and now we need to find a scientist. Are you a scientist? Hello, we've been saved by your actions. What I don't understand is what on earth the Aquas were up to. Okay, he is just, he's dealing with outdated information. They don't exist anymore. I guess they understood their wrongdoings and full disappeared. So, don't have to worry about them. Is this the gentleman we're looking for? I track weather patterns over the Hoenn region. Presently, a drought has been recorded on Route 114. Could that mean somewhere near Route 114? ... It does! So, there are two Pokemon, super ancient Pokemon, as they are referred to as. It's Groudon and it's Kyogre, and we can catch both of them now that we've beaten the game. We have to talk to that gentleman up there, and he will point us to a random route and give us a, not a random route, a route from a predetermined list of routes. And he will also give us a weather condition to be on the lookout of. So, we are going to return to Full Arbor Town, funnily enough, and head to Route 114. And we're looking for a cave. Because he said there is a drought, that means that Groudon is here. And I guess this strobe effect is what a drought looks like. So we need to run through and look for any spot where a cave exists where it previously did not. And this is seriously a wicked weird effect. Holy. Alright, let's pop another Max Repel. We only got 4 left for the remainder of the series, unless I buy more, which I might, honestly. So yeah, we're going around looking for any place that did not exist before. Anything new. New is an indication of strange. Okay, I don't see anything immediately. I might have to do the good old-fashioned search. Let's find out where it's going to be. Yeah, I casually ran right by it. That's silly me. You'll notice when I went to fly here, I do not have Flatbird with us. Instead, I have Nancy. That is because we will need Surf and Waterfall. Although Flatbird has Surf. Let me teach Surf. I guess I need to get Surf. You know, we might lose the Pokemon, but we can always go somewhere else. Okay, we'll teach it to Nancy. Nancy can learn Surf over something that isn't Surf, like Absorb. And then we can take Nancy and go up the waterfall is where we will find this here Groudon. And then we, of course, have to battle that there Groudon. I can walk like 4 tiles, right? Thank heavens. Oh, but then I have to go across water. You know what? Let's use another repel. Only a handful more, ladies and gentlemen. Only a handful more. So obviously Groudon is the first Pokemon we're going to be catching. There's no reason why Kyogre would be causing a drought. Kyogre causes the opposite of a drought. Excessive downpour. Torrential downpour, you might say. Alright, so let's go over here. This is a rare candy. Neat. And a hole in the wall. Is this what we are looking for? This takes us to the Terra Cave. The Terra Cave is, in fact, what we are on the hunt for. We walk into here. A bit of fog. No big deal. We round the corner over here. And there is Groudon, ladies and gentlemen. Let me save the game real quick. Okay, always important to save the game before you approach, because you cannot revive the Groudon if you accidentally defeat it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. A battle against Groudon in order to capture Groudon. Groudon, despite living in lava and being red, is a pure ground type, so I'm leading with Newt in order to deal some damage. We have the Drought ability going into action there. Gonna hit it with a Leaf Blade. Ooh, nice miss, Groudon. Leaf Blade should do a large quantity of damage. Stab and super effective. Cool. Let's see if we can't get another one of those. Strong Sunlight reduces water-type moves, powers up fire-type moves. Okay, here we have Groudon sleeping already using Rest. That's something we're going to have to deal with for sure. It's going to be tricky to take this Pokemon down to catch it because, of course, Rest is something that we will see a lot. So we might want to switch into a Pokemon like Greeper could potentially be good because it won't want to use a Psychic type move against a Ghost type. Kind of a way to game the system a bit there. Great! It's a good thing we saved, right, ladies and gentlemen? Right. That's why we always save. Alright, it's a reapproaching. What will happen this time? It'll probably hit the Fire Blast, actually, if we're being honest with ourselves. I would not be surprised if it hit the Fire Blast. Alternative strategy, if this doesn't end up working out for me, I could, instead of bringing Newt as our lead, I could bring Big Deal, the Wailord, who was not a significant member of the party before now, and now is a significant member, potentially. Solar Beam off a Groudon here, using a Grass-type move against a Grass-type Pokemon. A little strange, but you'll notice it did not take a charge turn. That is also an effect of Powerful Sunlight. You do not need to charge up your Solar Beam. All you need to do is use it. So that's a neat little tidbit, perhaps. Groudon using the Rest again. Kind of predicted that, so I went for a Giga Drain, trying to restore some HP, while it restores HP as well. We really want to use its Sleep against itself. I don't have a Pokemon that can put things to sleep. But if we could take advantage of this Sleep, you know, if we can get a Leaf Blade in and Groudon still be asleep, and then we can toss an Ultra Ball, something could happen, right? We could see some success. That would be a good way to go about catching it, I would say. So taking it down a bit further. Yeah, I really want to take it even further down. I don't think we would have a strong catch argument here, but let's go ahead and toss an Ultra Ball for the sake of just tossing an Ultra Ball. Not too many Ultra Balls, in all honesty. We do have the Sleep Mode. Yeah, it just didn't work out the way we wanted it to. I don't know how I can whittle his HP down much further. I mean, I can try. For the sake of trying, I can also just switch Pokemon. Let me switch to Damascus and see if Damascus can't whittle it down a bit using like Rock Smash or something. Okay, Groudon is awake. Groudon is using Fissure, protected by Sturdy. Fissure will not one-shot me today. I can't believe he even landed a Fissure, let's be honest. Let's go ahead and maybe use a Rollout. No, Rollout was a dumb idea. Rollout was a superbly dumb idea. It really needs to... I can't do anything for 5 turns. It needs to use Rest, like, ASAP. Stop using Fissure. You will never work it on Damascus. Damascus is too strong. Fissure is a 1-hit KO move, by the way. I do believe. Okay, come on. Use Rest. You know you want to heal up. You're in red health. You really got to rest. It's using Solar Beam. Honestly, can you knock Damascus out? That would be equally as helpful. I would take a knockout as well. Okay. Good, we missed. That means we're free from Rollout. Okay, not my... That was a weird, like, low health remix. I'm gonna toss an Ultra Ball. It's not gonna catch it. It's not asleep, and it still has quite a bit of red HP. Stop using Fissure. I wonder why it isn't going for Rest. It's a little bizarre to me, in all honesty. Oh my gosh. Honestly, keep going for Fissure, I guess. Let's use a Rock Smash to see how much that whittles down. It really does whittle just a teeny tiny bit. Also getting the defense lowered, which could be useful coming in later for other whittle attacks. What do I want to do? How do I want to go about catching Groudon? What is the next best strategy? Libra, I guess? What is it going to use against Libra? It's going to try and use Solar Beam against Libra. Libra has Toxic. That's not going to be something I want to do. Earthquake, Fly, Toxic, Dragon Breath. I guess just to give me another chance to toss an Ultra Ball. Really, it needs its health to be even lower. And I wish I had the ability... Fire Blast. That's, strange. Huh. Yeah, we got to burn. Swell. Thanks. We could always burn it. That is an option. Burning it is an option, like we did against the Reggie trio. How many turns have we gone? I don't think we're in for a timer ball yet. We can keep using Ultra Balls. Yeah, I honestly wish I had something that could put it to sleep. Sleep is such a useful condition. But I guess I'm just missing out on it. I should have kept Sleep Powder on like a Gloom from episode 4 or something. Alright, next up we've got Greeper, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. What does Greeper have? Does Greeper have a move that could help us here? Not really. I'm going to use Willow. Oh, good. It used Rest. Okay. So, I mean, that's not good because it's full HP now. But, that was a potential. That was a potential. Okay, let's get to whittling, I guess. Let's use Ice Beam. And that should deal quite a bit of damage. That's a super powerful Ice Beam, of course, courtesy of the Never Melt Ice. Let's see how much that'll go for. I mean, a bit. You could maybe take 4 of those before it's in red health again. And we'll just keep doing this. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna keep using my Ice Beam. Unfortunately, we didn't lower its special defense, only its physical defense. And I believe Ice is special in this gen, but I don't know. And truthfully, I don't handle my knowledge of pre-Gen 4 move types very well. I just don't know them. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to use Curse, obviously. That would be a silly little thing to do. Groudon, any chance you go for another Rest? Okay, that's fine. We do have to take down its Rest power points. Rest is got a lot of power points. So we want to knock those down so that it won't keep putting itself to sleep. And we can hopefully get something real good going there. After Greeper, I guess it's Aphrodite's turn just to deal damage of the damaging variety. Let's see what we can do. I really want to get like a nice critical, take it down to deep red health while it's asleep, and give me the chance to throw a quick Ultra Ball, a sneaky little Ultra Ball, lob one in there, and we can make it happen. That would be my dream at this point. Stay asleep, stay asleep, stay asleep, stay asleep. Stay asleep for one more turn, please. No! Darn it! And of course it didn't miss, right? Like, heaven forbid it misses. Okay, new strategy. We're going to go for Newt. And I'm going to use Giga Drain because I think we're into Giga Drain, like, Giga Drain range. Oh, you know, can it with the Fire Blast. It only's got like 8 power points. You don't have to be so aggressive with it, Groudon. I mean, you're being dramatic at this point. All right, give it a rest. You don't have to be like that. That's just rude. I guess we'll use Psychic. I mean, I don't know, man. Certainly not using Thunderbolt, and Psychic is the only other damaging move we have. So let's see how much a Psychic does, and maybe we go for a Calm Mind as well. We'll see. This is a weird battle, I'm going to be honest with you. I think, truthfully, bringing Big Deal might have been a good strategy here. Having that strong, bulky water type. I mean, it would go down in like 2 or 3 solar beams, but that would be enough time to bait it into hopefully using a few rests. It might be out of rests. I think rest has 5 power points, and I think we've seen it use it 5 times, but I don't want to, you know, stand by that because I'm not 100% positive. Okay, this is no good. Gonna use a Timer Ball. I guess I have a single Timer Ball for some reason. Sleep, kind of low HP, semi-long battle. Timer Ball, do you feel like making it happen? You do! We caught Groudon! I'm gonna have to buy more Timer Balls for the next one. Nice! Groudon's data was added to the Pokedex. It's the continent Pokemon standing 11 foot 6 inches, 2,094 pounds. Groudon has appeared in mythology as the creator of the land. It sleeps in magma underground and is said to make volcanoes erupt on awakening. Give a nickname to Groudon. Nope, Groudon can be Groudon. And that's Groudon, ladies and gentlemen. Now we need to repeat the same process, go back to the Weather Institute, chat with the scientist, and learn about a place where there is a sudden downpour to track down Kyogre. Alrighty, we are back here in Fortree. Just had to heal up the team a little bit. Now we need to dash back on over to the Weather Institute to learn more about the weather patterns in the Hoenn region and learn about, you know, the odd things happening with the weather. Fun fact, at the time of my recording, there is currently an odd weather pattern in the world. It is a hurricane in Southern California. So hopefully everyone who may be watching from Southern California is doing well, and maybe Kyogre is there. Alright, presently heavy rainfall is seen over Route 125. So that means we need to head to Route 125 with a Pokemon that can dive. Diving is going to be how we access Kyogre. Instead of going into a cave above ground, we're going to go into a cavern below the ground on Route 125. So let's leave and hop aboard our Libra, flying out to Route 125. Fastest way to 125? North of Moss Deep would be my guess. I have, I think, 2 full restore or 2 max repels left, so not a ton, but hopefully that'll be enough. I don't know, y'all. All right, and let's go ahead and activate it. I also bought some more max or timer balls, by the way, from Rustboro City for 1,000 Poké each. Rustboro City. Okay, north we go. Route 125, ahoy. Here we are. We are on the hunt for strange water. Anywhere where you can dive that you were previously not able to dive. Let's see if we can see any of those spots with our keen Pokemon trainer eyes. And when we inevitably cannot, well, then I will cheat and look it up. And that will be worth our time. I believe it's a dive. Would that be so embarrassing if it was not a dive spot? Hey, let's dive here. Let's see what this is. Could this be what we're looking for? It's honestly a question. Well, I need to use my final max repel. Nope, I've got one more after this one. Thank heavens. Let's continue forth, up and over. There is a little cave here. Let's go into here, and we can rise up from underground. And here we are in the Marine Cave. The Marine Cave is, in fact, what we are looking for. In a similar pattern of how we encountered Groudon, we'll see Kyogre right over there. Let me save the game. Save has been saved. And now we can encounter Kyogre, the other member of the super ancient Pokemon trio, you could say. Rayquaza, Kyogre, and Groudon. You may have noticed I am leading with Aphrodite this time to face off against Kyogre, level 70. Here we will see Drizzle making it rain. Drizzle, of course, is sort of like the opposite. You're starting off with a rest. That is crazy. It makes it rain, increases water-type moves, decreases fire-type moves, also makes Thunder hit 100% of the time. What? Yeah, 100% of the time. Impossible to miss a Thunder. Thunderbolt, of course, will miss, but that's a different story. Thunder becomes perfectly accurate. Okay, so I'm going to use a Calm Mind here. Leading with Aphrodite is my strategy. Gonna try and just take his HP down, really burn through the rests, and not really go for a Timer Ball this time around. I'm really hoping just to get its HP low and catch an Ultra Ball, throw an Ultra Ball and catch it while it's asleep is my main strategy here, really what I'm going for. And of course, ooh, this is no good. You know what we can do as well, though, while it's asleep, because I can't really whittle its health any lower, I can start lowering its accuracy with Flash, which will make it easier for my other Pokemon to stand up in contention against this Pokemon. Sheer Cold. Sheer Cold is another one-hit KO move, so hopefully this spamming Flash a little bit will not allow that to take out a Pokemon of mine. I'm going to use another Calm Mind as well. I think if we do double Calm Mind Thunderbolt, it'll still hang on with a teeny bit of HP. So let's see if that is true or false. If it's false, of course, we have our save, so we can reload as needed. But I feel good about this. I think this is what we're after. And we will find out right now. Staying asleep, hitting it with a Thunderbolt, getting into red HP, and then tossing an Ultra Ball instantly. And hopefully it'll hang on with just a tiny bit, and we can get a real easy catch. It hung on with a lot more HP than I was expecting. We're going to go ahead and throw an Ultra Ball just for the sake of throwing an Ultra Ball. We have enough to mess around a little bit. Beyond this, though, it would be best to stall with Timer Ball and Flash to lower its accuracy. But it didn't matter. We caught it. That was like record time. That is a record time legendary catch, ladies and gentlemen. Kyogre's data was added to the Pokedex. The Sea Basin Pokemon, not the Sebastian Pokemon. Its height of 14 feet 9 inches. I believe taller than Kyogre. And it weighs a measly 776 pounds. Kyogre... that's not how you pronounce it. Kyogre has appeared in mythology as the creator of the sea. After long years of feuding with Groudon, it took to sleep in the bottom of the sea. Nicknamed the Kyogre, we will not. And it has been transferred into Box 1. Let's go ahead and leave through the way we came. I would use an escape rope, but honestly, I want to show off something that I may or may not have included in the video. Basically that when you resurface or leave the cave, it disappears directly behind you. You get a message saying... I might have included it with Groudon. I'm not sure. But you get a message saying that the strange weather has subsided and the cave or the dive spot in this case will disappear without a trace. So let's go ahead and show that off right now. Using good old dive. The massive downpour appears to have stopped. And the cave will close behind us, locking us out and granting us access to our Pokemon cave no longer. Alright, I'm going to fly off to Slateport. No particular reason in this video to fly off to Slateport. But here we go. Let's check in on the PC so we can switch around our Pokemon, get Flatbird back out of the PC box, and also investigate our new Pokemon. I used the wrong PC. There we go. Let's go ahead. We'll move Pokemon around. So first off, let's take Flatbird out of timeout. Not that Flatbird was in timeout, of course. Perfect. And then we can move Groudon down here. And we can move Kyogre down here as well. So now we have like a little section of trios here, right? We've got Groudon, Rayquaza, and Kyogre, opposite of Regirock, Regice, and Registeel. And then Latios is sitting here in the middle. If we had a Latios, it would be there. There's, of course, other Pokemon introduced in Generation 3 as well that are legendary. I believe Jirachi and Deoxys are both in the game's data, and they had events for them. I know Deoxys did, but I'm not sure about Jirachi. Not accessible in this Let's Play because those events have long passed, but I did want to mention them if they in fact exist. Deoxys definitely does. Jirachi, maybe not. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is catching Kyogre and Groudon. With that, we have completed the super ancient trio of Pokemon, and that's going to be all for now. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please hit like and subscribe, and tell your friends about my channel if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me when you guys spread my videos around, and I'll catch you guys all back here next time for my next video. Until then, as always, take care.